Hello, welcome to a video where I talk to you for several minutes. So on today's agenda, I'm not entirely sure. I just went into this. Let's think a minute. So let's go into the first thing, I guess, which I'm not entirely sure what it is. So let's just see where it goes. So last week, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 came out, and I did a video on it yesterday. Well, yesterday being Saturday. I'm going to try to upload this on Sunday because I have things scheduled for this week, and I'll explain why in a bit. So, what I did with 2.8, I played episode 0.2, or Birth by Sleep 0.2, or a Fragmented Passage, or Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 0.2, or Fragmented Passage if you want to be specific. Anyway, so, what did I do? I played it for the first time yesterday. I played the whole thing. It took about 2 hours. It wasn't that bad. After having a day on reflecting about the game, there's some things that I'm not 100% on. Maybe still have to wait until Kingdom Hearts actually comes out and stuff, but from what I played, it was pretty fun and I really did enjoy it. So that's me selling a video for you. It was pretty good. But if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts if you haven't played 2.8, then basically, and if you don't know the story of 0.2, then you play as Aqua, a character called Aqua, going through this place called the Realm of Darkness, or they called it the Dark World for some reason. I'm not entirely sure, but... So you play as her, and you go through all this stuff, and you do all this stuff, and you meet Mickey at one point, and stuff happens. I don't know how much I want to talk about in case people want to play it and haven't played it yet. I'm spoiling it for people. But in terms of the tone, it's a lot darker than a lot of Kingdom Hearts games, and I kind of enjoyed it. The closest the atmosphere felt to it would have been like Birth by Sleep, and that was already kind of darkish, but this was excessively dark. So, with that playthrough taking over 2 hours to complete, for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why it took me over 2 hours to do, but I think it's actually about 2 hours. Right, the campaign is about 2 hours, which is kind of okay. It's longer than I thought it was going to be, but it's still pretty good for the length of time that you're playing it for. It does its job, I guess, but there's a lot of rushed stuff at the end. So with it being over 2 hours, I've split it up into 15 to 20 minute parts, and they're being uploaded every single day over the next week or so. But the reason it's going over that is because I'm really busy. So quick side thing, my headphones are trash, so I can't tell if I sound like I have a cold or not. It's really weird because the headphones I usually use replicate sound fairly well, but these are kind of trash. So I sound like I have a cold in my mic, it's weird. But yeah, I'm really busy this next week, this next 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm sorry, but this is all I can really do because I'm like so caught up with things that it's not uni stuff, it's home stuff. So that's as far as I'm going with that, but I'm really busy with things. And yeah, I need to like do them over the next couple weeks. And the only way I could really think of still uploading videos is doing this. What I'm doing now, and there's like a ton of videos for episode 0.2. That's what I'm doing with that. If you like Kingdom Hearts, then by all means go and watch it and enjoy it if you want to. Next thing, I guess, I've seen a bunch of people randomly subscribe, and I have no idea why. I don't know where they came from either. Well, I do know where they came from, but I don't know how they got there. I'm guessing I don't like talking about YouTube doing things with my channel because I really don't overly care. But I'm guessing that YouTube has started, well, the other day, or the start of this week, YouTube decided, hey, we're gonna slap your video in recommended feeds. Here you go, have that over there. And it was the Pokemon Ruby save file. A ton of people watched that for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I think over the past week, I've had about 10 people subscribing for some reason. I think over the last 2 weeks, it would have been like over 10 people subbing for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. I'm bad at talking about things. But you'll watch when the Kingdom Hearts videos roll out. They'll soon realize what kind of person I am. Ooh, they'll realize. Ooh, there's a lot of things going on. I'm not saying like people shouldn't subscribe because they can do whatever they want, and I'm not saying they should subscribe either because again they can do what they want. But I wrote an annotation recently on the video saying if you please don't subscribe specifically for this video because my channel isn't that great, really. When I like think about how I wrote that, I realize how I kind of advertise my channel as being trash. First step, if you want to advertise your channel, don't tell people to not subscribe. But I'd rather tell people to not subscribe specifically for that video, like the save file videos, because those Pokemon games are kind of expensive. And I'm not going to be going out every week and buying a new Pokemon game and uploading it. It's going to be really, really uncommon and really rare for me to do if I do another one. So asking people to not subscribe specifically because of that is kind of like a fail-safe for me, because then I can be like, but I mentioned to not subscribing if you don't, because of that video. It's going to be really uncommon for me to do one. I don't know. No one's in the wrong for anything in this situation, but I don't know. I'm just rambling again. Speaking of colds, I haven't had a cold since like last summer. Mentioned that to me like a couple years ago. I would have been like fascinated by that. It's like, how did he do that? Magic, yo. So yeah, there's not really much else I can really think of saying at the moment, apart from what I mentioned about earlier. So just as like a mini recap, Kingdom Hearts all this week and maybe next week as well. I'm up to episode 5 in editing, so I'm not sure how far this is going to go. Weird burpee thing. And I'm really busy this next 2 weeks, so yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to make videos properly, so I'm just going to be uploading Kingdom Hearts videos, so watch my channel subs scatter as a run-in fear from the weeb stuff. I'm not complaining, I just find it funny. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. This was rather short. There wasn't really much going on apart from what I wanted to say about. I still have my Switch pre-ordered, if anyone's interested. I saw there's new games coming out, and there's only like 4 weeks left until the Switch comes out. Starting Monday, or starting tomorrow, there's like 4 weeks until the Switch comes out. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's like say it's Monday tomorrow. Let's skip the rest of that week. There's 4 weeks until the Switch comes out on that Friday. Friday the 3rd of March. Yeah, 4 weeks until the Switch. Isn't that exciting? Zelda 2. Ooh. I might try and do an unboxing or something like that. I might hold off and wait until the next day to do an unboxing. I might do that actually. I was thinking about it, but I might do that. I don't know why these are just turned into stupid ramble videos. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Kingdom Hearts and stuff next week. And yeah, so until the next time I decide to talk your ear off for a couple minutes, goodbye, see ya, go eat a yogurt, enjoy it.